Hi, I'm Mike Edwards. The company is Home Improvement Doctor. We're part of the DIY Doctor Group. And today I'm down in Westbury in Wiltshire, not very far from where the cider apples grow. And I'm with a good friend of mine, Matt Rowe, who runs a company called Higher Standards and has done for quite some time. We met when DIY Doctor was actually a building company, and we used to get all our stuff from Matt. And good stuff it is too. So he's given us the run of his workshop and his yard, and we're going to be running through a number of videos telling you about hiring tools, what can be hired and how it works, more importantly how it works. But as an interlude, everything that we show you in this series of films can be hired from Matt, and indeed if you don't live anywhere near Westbury, Wiltshire, it can be hired from a hire shop somewhere near you, so don't think you've got to go out and buy this stuff. It's one of the reasons we're doing this film. So Matt, you know, how many members of the public do you think you see in a week compared to trade?
In a week, I would say it's mainly trade orientated, I must admit.
Yeah.
But, DIY guys tend to get more on the weekend. You know, we get a few come through the door on a Saturday morning or a Friday evening waiting for the weekend. So yeah, we still get our fair share.
Do you find that a lot of DIYs are a bit surprised that they can come and hire things like mixers?
Yeah, they're still very much so. I mean, most people think, you know, just because you've got a big item of machinery that you can't have it yourself, you can't do what you want in your own garden.
Yeah.
It isn't true. You can. You can hire what you want. We'll guide you through what you need, and go from there, and you can have whatever you need, really.
So when people come to hire from you, do you show them how to, for example, let's use a digger. I mean, an obvious thing to do. Do you show them how to drive it before they leave, and then and they go?
What we do is if the person hiring it is a bit unsure on what they want or what they need, we'll advise them on that first. Brilliant. Get them to obviously the piece of equipment they do need. If they want to, we can give them a little bit of tuition, if you like, when we're here. And again, when the driver delivers, he'll run through it again if they're unsure when they're on site.
Do you ever get phone calls like the ones that we used to give you and say, can you come and put this digger up the right way, please?
Yes, very much so. We still get those. Yeah, it's usually the trade-based guys. A bit of overconfidence, but we still get those.
I can't understand why I'm not going anywhere. It's probably because I'm on the roof.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, so there's the message. I mean, a lot of DIYs, home improvers, don't know that you can hire, you know, bigger equipment than just a saw or a hammer or whatever. So, you know, if you've got a lot of work to do, then have a look for your local hire shop. If you're anywhere near Wiltshire at all, come and see Matt. The details are on his website, and you know the phone number is 01373 858 001. If you're local or within 20 miles or so.
40 miles even.
40 miles. Matt will bring it over to you, and you can just get on with the job. So enjoy your DIY projects. And don't forget, if you need anything, give us a call.